They're here, right here, while me, right here.
How old are you?
50 years old.
Everybody.
Okay.
Right here.
What, tell me exactly what you was doing in that Forest Park store?
They talking about that WHO warehouse.
Yeah, there.
I was finna make a purchase. A young lady was in front of me. A young lady was in front of me. There was a gentleman that was a management employee getting ready to ring her up for a purchase as a consumer, and she did not have her money on her possession. Maybe a credit card or cash or possibly money order. So I asked the young lady, could she come around? There was a lady in a wheelchair operated HOV, and she told me to move out the way. I told the gentleman in the shirt and tie that was ringing up the order if I could go ahead and get my purchase and be on my way. The lady pushed me. In other words, she pushed me like this, and then I hit her. The lady in the HOV got up, and then I hit her. The gentleman in the shirt and tie came around from the cash register, and then he pushed me back like this, and then she went and got the purse, and I told her, do get your purse to pay for your order. And then I left the items. It was chocolate, Borden, milk on the conveyor belt, and I left out of the WHO warehouse.
Where you work at?
I'm self-employed. I work from home.
What you do?
Corporate business.
What you doing in Clayton County?
Somebody issued a warrant and they brought me in.
No. What were you doing in Clayton County that day?
It's a democracy, sir. It's the United States.
No, it's not in my county.
I'm entitled as an American citizen.
No.
I have a Social Security card on my possession.
No.
To-
Wait, no. Stop 1 second. Let me stop
Yes,
you
sir.
1 second.
I'm listening.
Listen carefully.
I'm listening.
Listen carefully.
I'm listening.
I saw the video.
Yes, sir.
The video is not what you described.
Well, sir, do I have the right to a free and speedy trial?
I don't care if you do it or
Yes,
not.
sir. Yes,
You
sir.
get to the point. You
Yes,
get to
sir.
the point.
I'm
That's
listening.
not what
Just
I
listen.
saw
Just
on the video.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have a mama?
I'm asking, can I get a
Do
fair
you
and
have
speedy
a
trial?
mama? Answer my question.
What's that, sir?
Do you have a mother?
A paternal mother?
Yeah.
She has passed.
Okay, do you have a grandmother? Did you get to meet her?
My paternal grandmother has passed.
Right. Okay, how would you like it if I pushed your mother and punched your grandmother?
Sir, if someone initiates contact,
I don't give a damn. That's somebody, that's a woman.
may I ask you a second time, am I entitled to a fair and speedy trial?
Roll that chair around here. Roll that chair around here. You stay out of Clayton County. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
You sound like a dummy. Don't you ever put your hands on an 80-year-old woman again. As long as you live. I don't give a damn if she push you or not.
I didn't say that.
Just listen. If your mama push
Just
you,
listen.
I
would
said
you
the
hit
young
your
lady
mama?
was
Just listen. Just listen. Don't say nothing. Just listen to what he got to tell you.
If
Just
your
listen.
grandmother push you, would you strike her the way you strike her?
Sir, I'm asking you a third time.
You ain't gonna ask me, Jack. You gonna sit in this
Am I
chair.
entitled to a free and speedy trial?
You entitled to sit in this chair, and you entitled to get the hell out of my county and don't come back. That's what you entitled to. You sound like a damn jackass. Don't you ever put your hand on a woman like that again? You fortunate that wasn't my mother or grandmother. Or you would be standing there. Now sit there and see if you can get some damn sense in your head.
Can you get it while you sitting without?
Help him pull his pants up.
Everybody clear? Are you? Glasses off. Glasses off.
Look right here, Mr. Arnold.
Good? Alright, he's good.
Good. All right, let's do it. Yeah.
So you get them evaluated after you get out that chair.
Yes, sir.
All right.
New developments in the case of ex-sheriff Victor Hill. Today, he was sentenced to 18 months in federal prison for violating his inmates' civil rights. Channel 2's Tom Jones is live at the federal courthouse that's in downtown Atlanta. And Tom, that's a lot less time than what prosecutors were requesting.
Yeah, Karen, prosecutors wanted a 46-month sentence, but the judge here said the many supportive letters for former Sheriff Victor Hill and the uniqueness of this case led to her deciding on an 18-month sentence. That means Hill is headed to prison.
He's just absorbing everything right now. This is a lot for him to take in.
Former Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill was expressionless as he listened to federal judge Eleanor Ross sentence him to 18 months. His attorney asked that he be placed in a minimum security prison because of his status.
We want to make sure he is in as much a secure and safe setting as possible.
Hill was sentenced after a jury convicted him on 6 of 7 counts related to pretrial detainees being placed in restraint chairs as punishment.
He put me in a restraint chair.
Cleveland Jackson wasn't a part of the federal case, but says he was placed in a restraint chair as well by Hill. He was in court for the sentencing.
It may not be what I would have hoped for, but I'm glad to see that something transpired.
Prosecutors pushed for a 46-month sentence. The defense wanted probation. The judge heard from Hill's supporters like a former inmate who says Hill helped him turn his life around.
We had letters from people that said they literally drove down the road and saw the sheriff's car and Victor Hill side of a street picking up trash.
Judge Ross says those letters helped in her decision. Judge Ross told Hill when he gets out, he can't work in law enforcement or be a consultant.
He was told to basically take his hands off of the sheriff's office. Don't participate in any way, don't continue to be involved with the sheriff's office in any form, shape, or fashion.
And the judge told Hill he was consumed by arrogance and power, and she said he was either a villain or a hero in many people's eyes. Hill says he never meant to hurt anyone. The Bureau of Prisons will determine when Hill must turn himself in and where he will be placed. We're live at the federal courthouse in downtown Atlanta. Tom Jones, Channel 2 News.
All right, Tom Jones, we will, of course, be watching what happens next with Victor Hill.
Yeah.
Now, Victor Hill faced several legal challenges during his time as sheriff. In 2008, he filed for bankruptcy over lawsuits filed by employees. In 2012, he was indicted on racketeering charges, but was later cleared of all charges. In 2015, Hill shot a woman when he said he was practicing police tactics. He later pleaded no contest to reckless conduct charges and lost his police certification. And in 2020, Hill faced a civil rights lawsuit for how he treated detainees during the
Now, in an exclusive interview, the star witness against former Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill is speaking out. After working for Clayton County, she tells our Caitlin Ross what she saw was just not right. That's why she claims she decided to record the sheriff on video.
Speaking up came at a cost for this police officer. She told me an hour after she testified at the grand jury against former Sheriff Victor Hill, she was demoted and removed from all of her special team assignments. She struggled to find work in the field after she left the department, but still says she has no regrets.
How old are you?
50 years old.
This officer secretly hit record on her cell phone when former Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill came down to the jail to confront a prisoner, because she says she knew what would happen next.
Everybody was scared. So many people were scared. A lot of people were saying, look, I'm not going to testify. And so I'm like, well, somebody's got to stand up.
She wants to keep her identity secret because she testified against Victor Hill at trial, but says the public deserves to see what he did to people at the jail.
Am I entitled to a fair and speedy trial?
Roll that chair around me. Roll that chair around me. You stay out of Clayton County. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
You sound like a dummy.
It's upsetting. It's really degrading. It's everything that we should be against.
The use of a restraint chair is allowed at the Clayton County Jail for a limited time if the prisoner is a threat to themselves or others. She says this video proves that wasn't the case.
He wasn't combative. He wasn't fighting. He was respectable.
Sir, I'm asking you a third time.
You ain't gonna ask me, Jack. You gonna sit in this
Am I
chair.
entitled to a free and speedy trial?
You entitled to sit in this chair, and you're entitled to get the hell out of my county and don't come back. That's what you're entitled to.
We live in a world where seeing is believing, hearing is believing.
At trial, the former sheriff pled not guilty, and his attorneys argued he didn't order the restraint chair's use. The jury saw the video and decided otherwise.
Now sit there and see if you can get some damn sense in your head.
She did eventually find a department that saw value in her standing up for what was right. She's since moved up at that agency. She says of the guilty verdict, she thinks the jury got it right.